feel to know that you could help organize one of the biggest events in the DMV?
Hey, that I'm a giant. That I'm dominant. And that's what we do. We disruptors. You hear me? Us coming from the struggle and all that, all we know how to do is do one thing full throttle. But now I'm just doing it in a positive way. Like full throttle, like, hey, this my brand. We Fit, me starting We Fit, man, showed me that I can do anything I put my mind to. That's why I like what you're going on with your platform. Anything I be consistent with, it's gonna be times when it's slow and people not gonna believe it. And if you keep going and you believe it, people gonna start to be like, oh no, I believe it, I can follow you.
Was it ever a time when you felt like I'm ready to quit, like I don't want to do this no more?
Man, it's been times when I feel discouraged, but not really quitting. There's times when I'm like, damn, man, it's hard. I don't really understand business. I'm not getting certain partnerships, certain people that show me love. I still go through that to this day. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I see there's a lot of more love and opportunity that's actually down. You know, business is tough. It's not easy. But I'd rather be doing this or if I wasn't doing this, I would be job doing something hard.
It reminds me of like, you know, when you first get locked up, like your first day ain't nothing like your last day.
Yep.
So it'll be like, as you building, as you've been building like your We Fit, like today ain't nothing like your first day, because again you said you're doing it around COVID.
Yep.
So now when you look at We Fit and you think about like the first day that you started, when you came up with the idea, like how proud of you of what you accomplished thus far?
That's a great question, Tom. Honestly, I'm still not on. Like, I don't believe that I'm at this point right now. Like, I would never, even when I go back and talk to that 16-year-old boy, I would never in my wildest dreams think I'd be able to do something and lead the wellness movement in my community. Right now, we're on St. Elizabeth campus. My mom was a patient here. This is to be blocked off. And for me to be on here now giving impact to a community that I used to be negative and do a lot of bad stuff, now I'm actually healing my community. So from that point in the beginning where I was at to now, this is like, I'm really doing it. I'm really doing with the plan that I didn't think I was planning, that God used me in a way that I didn't think I would ever be used.
Basically, you had to go through what you went through to get to where you at right now.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Stand up.
So, to that young dude that's looking up to you right now, that you might not even know that's looking up to you, that's paying attention to you on social media or wherever they might see you at, like what would you tell them? What would you tell them? Like what would your words of encouragement to be to them?
I always say be yourself, but you know at that age, we still be trying to find who we are. You know, we're young, we doing it, we with the clicks, we following behind. And one thing I say, it's nothing wrong with following. If you follow good, look at, let's use the Lion King for example. Simba wanted to be like his father, and he followed behind his father's footsteps. He became a great leader. Leaders was one followers following great traits. So it's just what you follow and who you bring yourself around and who energy you really gather. So I would challenge them to be around positive people with different mindsets. Go to Georgetown, go somewhere else. Get out the neighborhood, stop hanging around gas stations. Go down to the monuments and memorials. That will expand your mind. Expand your mind.
We go like try to break that cycle of the youth like being that impressionable. Like what you think like guys could come to the city and do and like to change that narrative?
First, I would say this, and a lot of people like to run from it. And it's not down in it, but it's the music. Like that's a part, it's a heavy influence on our culture. If we getting positive and talking about positive things, instead of talking about I'll bitches and I'ma go kill a nigga, pull it off. It sounds good. I like hearing this shit. But now we gotta understand that these youngins are being influenced. Like we influenced. I used to listen to Gucci, Jeezy, and all that. I'm really thinking I'm on some real life shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. And understanding that when you act on those things, then the consequences come. So I do believe in that we should attack the industry. And we guys are like, hey, let's put some positivity out there. I know my nigga, let's be more consistent. I think people can have phenomenal music without using all the slang and crazy stuff. And let's start repping. Let's show unity. Let's show unity. You know what I'm saying? Even in the fitness, in any industry, whatever it is, let's show unity and be positive. Let's not glorify jail. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of those ones. I've been through incarceration. I'm not trying to go backwards. It's a part of our story. We need to use that. People need to know that. That's what we got. I love it. From the streets to from the cell to the streets. I love it. People need to hear our story. It's just the part where people glorify the violence or the corruption that they did. That's the flawed stuff. And then I'm right here telling this kid who right in school, don't pick up a gun. That's hypocritical. You know, and I got folks that I knew that used to do that. Be hypocritical to me. The whole time they're in the back end doing something crazy.
And that'd be the biggest thing. It'd be like, you got practice what you preach.
Yeah.
And you can't expect, one thing about it, like I say about the youth, we was all young too. So they gonna go through some similar things that we went through, and they gonna feel like how we felt at that time too. Now that we older, it's like we got a different approach. It's like I feel like we can relate more because we not that old, but we've been through a lot. And it's like, if we could just touch like 1, 2, or 3, like that's all that matters.
Because it makes a triple effect. Because that one, as he mature and grow, he's gonna help some other people, and they're gonna help some other people. It's just about making an impact on their game. You know, that's what it's all about.
Because it's scary right now, especially what's going on in the DMV, especially with the youth, and they try to change the laws, and it'd be like crazy. Because I remember being locked up, and I had access to cell phones, all types of things. And I used to delete my Instagram. I literally deleted my Instagram and like deactivated, and I like disappeared because it's like when I get on Instagram in the cell, that's when everybody start, writing me and talking to me. Like they don't call my phone, but they want everybody to know, oh, free talk, free this, and it's like I got some, and I felt like, man, I'm giving them the wrong impression. Like prison cool because a person that see, oh, you on a cell phone, oh, you fly, or you doing this, and they think like this is what jail is. In reality, when these cameras go on, when these lights go off, and I'm laying down on my bunk at night, it don't matter how much money I have. I can have all the money in the world. It don't compare to my freedom. Mousy, man, that nigga Tyler.
Very smart, very educated.
Yeah, I ain't seen him so long.
He was a part of my transformation. Remember when I said I met some good men? I still about to spit on dude's face and all types of stuff. Struggling, like still.
Mousy get you to think, he was the first dude.
Oh man.
Mousy, what's up, man?
Man, this is talking about you, man. Bro, he brought up your name. I'm like, Mousy? Mousy, he brought up your name. I'm like, hold on, Mousy?
He talking about whacking. I'm like, man, you was an A builder. You was an A builder with Mousy. He was like, man, that was my celly. You know Trail?
Oh, that's my man.
Yeah,
We was locked up together.
I was locked up with Trail too. That's how I met Trail. We was down whacking her.
Right now, yeah.
See, you was down
I was
there.
a whack up 11 and 14.
You was down there when I was down there.
That's when I see you. You come out in A building.
I was in
That's what I said when I first
said,
said.
damn, what the fuck building I was in? That's F building.
No, you
What's next door to D? C. I was in C building. Because Trail was in C building together, and then he moved to D building to the drug program.
Yeah, I was in A building.
Yeah, Trail, that's my man. We used to walk, we got to work out. He the first dude that got me working out.
Yeah, that's my man.
Down there's crazy. We was down there together.
Yeah, I went. So when I got locked up with DC jail 09, when I was in juvenile, I was in DC jail before I turned 18, 2011, adult block, and that's when I ended up. I was already pending.
You was in A building with Mousy.
Oh, you know Mousy?
Mousy, Mousy, that's my man. You know where he at?
Oh, that's why I know. Look, because first I'm like, hold on.
I used to walk with Mousy all the time.
Hold on, Mousy supposed to be coming up here. Hold on.
Stop playing, man. Call Mousy. Mousy, he was in the cell with the dude Hassan. We used to work out together every day.
You know, Mousy was the cellmate before Hassan even became the cellmate. When I left him home.
Okay.
So I knew your face looked very familiar. He sent me pictures of you. Y'all took out there.
Yeah,
hold on.
I used to work out with him every day. I ain't see Mousy, man. I went home.
So that was probably 2015 or something, late 14 or 15.
Nah, this was 14.
Yeah, probably 14.
It was 14.
Let me show you this. Man, that's crazy. So, no. Honestly. Mousy started he in the photo. You see that joint right there, Mousy in the photo?
I ain't look at
Bro, I'm about to show you right there.
It's crazy. I've been looking for Mousy, man. Yeah, Mousy.
That's me
with my dreads is long and stuff like that. Mousy is my old head. My man, Michi was down there with me. Michi got killed. Vaughn for that.
Yeah, I remember Vaughn, bro. Yeah, Smoke got killed. Yeah, Smoke was my mind. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Every Saturday morning, they used to wake up and play basketball.
Yeah. Nah, me and Mousy was still, so when I went home, I think Hassan came and moved in the cell with Mousy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good, because Mousy sent me a picture when he was like, because I went to go pick Mousy up in
Wow.
2016.
He got
I surprised him, yeah, me and his mom went down there and picked him up.
His mother was there around 7.
Yeah. They moved, yeah.
Because I went home, I was home for 60 days, bruh. And I went right back in. You know what's so crazy? Mousy told me, like, the dude that told on him came on the compound.
Yeah, he did.
So listen, he got the dude
had it.
tattooed on his
Yeah.
arm. I'm like, bruh, he got the dude
came
that
down
tattooed
there.
on his
And we
arm.
used to sit with him.
And he was like, man, the reason why he got a tattoo on his arm because he was like, man, so I could never forget. But he feel like he got the dude that told him the name on his arm, but he was like, man, he believe in Christ. Like he real big in the Bible. So he like, man, who am I to not forgive him? If God can forgive me for everything that I done did, like I'm not bigger than God, so there's no way that I can't forgive. So that was like his way of forgiving the dude. He was like he'd never do nothing with the dude, but he'd never do nothing to the dude either. Cause he was like, man, he'd take he was like, man, he'd take responsibility for like him telling on him, because he was like, man, at the time he knew he should never did the nigga the drink down low. He knew, like he knew the dude. He was like, he knew the dude wasn't built like that, and he was like, man, I'll take care of it myself. But the dude was adamant, like, no, I'll do it. The whole time, the nigga went to go work, and it was somebody in the chopper.
Who gave him the drink?
Nigga told me, man. You know how I started talking to Mousy? I was working out on the yard by myself. I was on the soccer field.
Yeah.
He seen me working out, and he was like, man, and he told my son, man, what the fuck is he doing, man? Tell him come work out with us. Then we got to talking. He was like, man, where you from? Like, King Sir, he know my man D-Lo. So D-Lo was down there. Yeah, so him and D-Lo was real cool. So he was like, man, no, I know D-Lo, man. Da-da-da. And we just got to talking. We worked out all together. I couldn't even do pull-ups. He had me doing, we used to do, 3? We used to do pull-ups, dips, and push-ups. He was like, that's all you need.
So when the last time you seen Mousy?
I seen Mousy when I was down there in 2014. Because when he came home, I wound up getting locked back up. So I got locked up before he even came home. I was home for 60 days. Then, not even 60, it was 54 days in a month.
We tighter than you even know. Like, yeah, Mousy like
yeah, like that. No go around things first. And in my mind, I'm saying, I'm going back around there. But in reality, it was like, man, I should never went back around there. Went back around there was the worst thing I ever did. Out of like, you gave me like real knowledge, and you kept it real with me. And it was like, man, it was like me growing up, like I ain't had no father figure, and you talking to me, and you was like, you just took a liking to it, and you were just telling me stuff that ain't nobody really never tell me before. And it was like, coming from your background, it's like, man, it was relatable. Like, I bet, like, he spent all his time in jail, but you wouldn't even know if he'd been in jail unless you talk to him. And it's like, he was just that smart. Like, when he opened up his mouth, he'd be like, damn, he don't really talk a lot. So when he do open up his mouth, he'd be like, hold up, bro, you ain't been locked up all this time. But it was like, I felt bad, and I was like, man, nah, I don't want to talk to him like this. Like, I got to figure out how to get out of here. There was a couple dudes, like the dude Trail. Remember Trail? Yeah, it's like, when we was down there, I used to be dealing with him, and it was like, man, I remember people talking about him in jail. I remember seeing him on Fox 5 DC. When I was locked up, I was like, bro, I used to be with this nigga every day. When I said that, I was like, man, bro, I can't wait to change my situation. And this time, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I know I'm doing something wrong.
It's so crazy, everything coming to me now. I know a few years ago, you said he remind me of, you know, when we talk, he's like, somebody out here that remind me of you. I used to realize he was sending me a picture of y'all, and I took a picture of it. And you said something, and I was like, you know, so it's crazy. Now, when I first seen him, I was like, I don't know what the hell I know him from.
And you had the dreads. He was telling me it was like the dude with the dreads. He was like, man, there's a dude with the dreads. Now, years later, it's crazy how things work out though, bro. I'm just like happy and shit that I say, you know.
See y'all get funny too.
Y'all looking sweet. I like it.